Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom for your day, giving you some things to think about and maybe put into action. So, we have a card today from the Priestess of Light deck by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. So before we jump into that, let's do some breathing. I see someone has popped on, no name yet, but Peggy. Good morning, Peggy. Glad you are here. Welcome. So we're just going to do a little breathing just to settle into right here, right now, to cast off any heaviness that we have and just step into the moment. Good morning. Glad you are here. Let's see, we've got Abigail and I see Peggy, but there's two of you here that are not popping up. So welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Let's do some breathing. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just breathing deeply, opening your heart chakra. And today, two other chakras seem really important to me. Third eye, wisdom. Let's open that up. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. And Lucy's here. Awesome. And your crown chakra, connecting to the divine. So, we are humanly flawed, divinely perfect. Humanly flawed, divinely perfect. Let me repeat that one more time. Humanly flawed, divinely perfect. All right? And so is our circumstance. In the three-dimensional world, as we look at it, we can see all of the things that aren't working, create difficulty, have angst wrapped up in them, are conflict-laden. In a higher realm, none of that exists. None of that exists. So when we tap that higher realm and we vibrate at a higher level and we operate from a loftier place, we can have greater impact on the everyday struggles of living in the 3D world. So just want to put that framework on it as we move into this card, because some of you are probably going to go, nah, that's not me. That's not me. It's you. Priestess of Light, Sandra Ann Taylor, and Kimberly Weber. It's card number 13 for those of you who have the deck. And again, I need to be cautious because the binding has totally exploded on this little book. And I have pages everywhere. So here is the picture. An Egyptian priestess. Precognition. Precognition. Psychic ability, future vision. Future vision. And again, as with when we had the clairsentience the other day, I think the word precognition gets all kinds of connotations attached to it. That's that woo-woo stuff. No, it's simply something humans can do when they develop that ability. I believe we all have this stuff, and we're very attuned to it as children, and then we get talked out of it. You can't do that. No, that doesn't work. Whatever. Okay? So I'm going to read the card as I'm holding this because the book is describing what's happening in the card. One more nice deep breath. Ready to receive the message. The Egyptian priestess on this card has developed a profoundly heightened psychic ability. She looks peacefully into the light hovering over her right hand, where images of the future reveal themselves. A soft glow emanates from her throat center and brow chakra, radiating from beneath her hawk headdress. The hawk aids her in reaching higher levels of consciousness. This messenger bird represents expansive psychism and future vision. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognitive ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness. And the reason I'm so struck by this card today is I woke up this morning with a sense of something that's coming and not overly happy about it, but again, there's reasons why things unfold the way they unfold. We'll see whether or not it's accurate. It's going to be a while until it happens, but just allowing that to be what may unfold, and then planning accordingly. Planning accordingly. Let's see. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meanings of your future visions. So, what that says to me is when things do unfold, there's a purpose for that. There's a purpose for that. We may not always be privy to what that purpose is, but sometimes even just knowing that there is a purpose, even if we don't understand it, can help us move into the Byron Katie approach of loving what is, or at least accepting what is. There may be important messages coming your way. These may take the form of guidance about future choices or inspirations about creative, career-related, or personal projects. Remember that your soul vibrates at the level of spirit connection. For this reason, this card may also indicate a potential career involving psychic or intuitive practices. Even just thinking about your ability to intuit can help that grow. That's important. When we operate from our sense of knowing, that's the way I put it. You know, that we've got words, precognition, etc., etc. They're your sense of knowing, your sense of deep knowing. That's what we're talking about here. In fact, you may have had such careers in your past lives. Know that your soul is calling you to reconnect. Take time to meditate more so you can peacefully receive. I'm feeling the call to write this morning, so that's how mine is going to manifest. But what about for you? How will this manifest for you today? Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your future potential and all that you need to know now. The affirmation is, I am one with the spirit world. Every day my psychic ability grows. I am one with the spirit world. Every day my psychic ability grows. So what that's saying is, this is a natural thing. It's just a natural thing. Not woo, not weird. Thank you, Cindy, for posting that. And think about that. What are the ways that we have, what do I want to say? Normalized this kind of stuff. We pray. We ask for things. We set intentions. We talk about our sense of what might be unfolding. I just know that blah, 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 whatever it is. We have ways that we've already made this okay. Let's expand that. Let's expand that. When you have that deep sense of knowing, when your gut is telling you something, listen, and operate according to that. And yes, sometimes that's not easy, especially if it's a big call. Quit your job, leave a relationship, move somewhere, big stuff. That's scary sometimes. But again, if it has that feeling of, okay, I'm being called to this, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And trust that it may not work out exactly the way you think it is going to, but it is going to work out the way it's supposed to, the way it's meant to. So for today, I'd like you taking some quiet moments. It might be while you're driving somewhere, it might be while you're sitting in church, it might be while you're just at home on the porch outside, letting the dog out, whatever it is. Quiet moments, and just tune in. Okay, what am I meant to hear right now? What do I need to know? What's important for me to act upon moving forward? Ask the questions. And again, like I've said before, even if you get crickets, there's no sound. You've posed the question. Let it rattle around in the universe and see what comes back to you. So, that is our card for today. I'll dig it back out here. Precognition. And again, I like that part in there about her looking peacefully at what's being revealed to her. Again, we don't have to freak out about this stuff. Even if it seems like, well, I'm not excited about that. Kind of like the one I got today. Good morning, Caroline. Welcome, welcome. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's just information. I get to decide how to use it. She's just seeing information. She gets to decide how to use it. Same for you. So, have an awesome Sunday. Send me some good juju. We have another listening session today at the church. in terms of the congregation being able to talk about what they'd like and not like with regard to the intentional community, etc. So, hope you have an awesome day. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.